Hey everybody, and welcome back to Durinde Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and let's get things underway. Of course, still looking for that. I don't know if it's elusive, but kind of hard to get 999 coins. So we will kick things off with Eden again. We do have a bottle of pills, and puberty apparently, and little Steven. So interesting start. Of course, as I always say, I like playing as Eden for these runs because they add a little bit of variety. And we are starting things off on the cellar. A couple of red hearts, one spirit heart. Good old little hunt doing some work for us, so we don't have to tackle that spider, even though we did lose the spirit heart there. So, yeah, it's an interesting start, so we shall see what happens with it. And we lost our spirit heart already. So far, a pretty poor play, but well, let's see if we can make the most of it. So we'll be looking to pick up another spirit heart now at least, so that will give us a better chance of a successful deal with the devil if we get one on the next floor. Picked up the bomb, and we are fighting Gluttony. Gluttony, not a bad first floor mini-boss. Certainly a lot more fun to fight than Envy. I was kind of hoping for an HP drop there, but that did not work out for us. So we will continue on. And let's see who our boss is. The Widow. Widow, as far as cellar bosses go, not too bad. Can be a little bit annoying depending on the type of enemies that the Widow spawns. But as long as you can get him to kind of land on those egg sacs, then you really don't have to worry too much. Of course, the spiders can kind of surprise you, jump up, give you some damage, but it's generally not too bad in terms of cellar bosses. Okay, pick it up a HP, and I can see forever, so we will try to find the secret room now on this floor, now that we have this. And picked up a couple keys, not bad, especially since we didn't have any keys before this moment. So we will move down to the next floor. 2 minutes, about standard in terms of Isaac runs. And here we go onto our second floor. So another cellar level, so there is a chance that we will fight the Hunt. I'm not really looking forward to that. Would rather have like a pin fight or something like that. But we will take it as it comes. Going to stay away from the curse room now unless we can pick up a spirit heart and try to maximize our chances for a deal with the devil. Isaac is a momentum game. If you start off strong, you know, have a good couple of first floors, a little damage, some nice consumable pickups, and you can ball out of control pretty quickly. But at the same token, if your skill isn't up to snuff during these first couple of floors, well, it can end up being a not-so-pleasant time. Picking up another key, so lots of keys from the key god today. That's great to see. Usually we end up on the opposite end of the spectrum with lacking keys. I think I will take Mom's pill bottle. You know, that the bomb buddy there, I forget what his name is, not a terrific pickup. It just basically gives you an explosive that you can drop every 3 rooms, which can be good for saving bombs, but usually lack of bombs isn't that much of an issue. It's more of a, usually ends up being a key issue, if anything, for consumables. So, another annoying room with these spiders. Any rooms where enemies spawn can always be a bad time, especially if you can't get in and kind of pick out the spawning enemy there. So another key there. So let's go into our shop here, and there is a spirit heart, which we will take, and we will go on and fight the boss. Not too happy with our item room pickup so far, but it's not too bad. Mike Oldham, I think, is the name of this boss. He's not terribly hard. You just kind of got to focus on the big guy and avoid the brimstone shots of the little guy. Now, kind of getting backed into a corner a little bit right now. It did take some Spirit Heart damage, but we did pick up another HP, and we did pick up another Spirit Heart, so things not too bad. So let's see what the Devil Room has in store. 3 chests, some more pills, and some Spirit Hearts. Could always be worse. You can always pick up Troll Bombs in all of those chests, or spiders. So yeah, we'll take that, I guess. And we will pick up that Black Heart. And there should be one more secret room around here somewhere. And we will check for that since we have the I Can See Forever pill. Is it all the way back here? Is it next to the curse room? It is. Whoops. Did not mean to sacrifice the key to the key god there. But hey, we did pick up some more Spirit Hearts, and we are doing terrific on HP. So we will continue on to the next floor. Eventually. Not really, don't really have the best speed in this run so far. Let's take a little look at our stats. If you're wondering about the seed, it is CXLCFP8T. And yeah, stats look pretty standard for starting off. And let's go down to the next floor. And we are about standard for timing so far. 5 minutes seems about right for at this point in the game. Now things getting a little bit harder now. Don't have the best damage. Little Hunt doing a lot of work for us, and that shouldn't be your primary damage dealer. Pick up another couple of Black Hearts. So pretty much topped out there in terms of HP, which is great. We will be looking to leverage some of these Red Hearts for deals with the devil. And if we could leverage that for something like Brimstone, a Mark, a Pact, anything with the damage up basically would be terrific. I'm not a big fan of Mom's Knife. I have used it in the past. I have won runs with Mom's Knife, but I just can't figure out using a melee weapon really in what's primarily a shooting game. Really don't have the patience for it, I guess. No key, lots of keys in this run. Gotta love it. So let's move on to this room and take out some of these guys. More spiders. Lots of spiders in this run. Not too happy about that. Rather face a fly any day than a spider. Okay, more keys. And I wonder if we are going in the right direction. Gesturing prospect there. Is it worth sacrificing a full Black Heart to pick up a key and 2 bombs? I don't think so. That's my mental math for today. And I just did waste a health point there running into that spider, but the same token, it killed him, so it wasn't a complete loss. Nothing really. I would like to get the piggy bank, but if we don't, I don't think it's a huge loss. Let's keep on moving on. And this floor going fairly fast. We found the item room and the shop fairly quickly, so hopefully things will continue on, and we will get up the boss room fairly shortly. And there is the boss room. Trying to scout now for possible tinted rocks in this room, and there is one right there. Let's see what our pill is. Bad gas. Very happy to open up some of these golden chests because, well, that was a bit of a dumb damage there, because I do have the keys for it. Golden chests, kind of a blessing and a curse. If you get a lot of them, I mean, you can end up with some pretty bad drops from them, like just keys or money. Once in a while, you'll get something like Infamy, which is a great little pickup with some damage reduction. And I've kind of messed up this fight with Peep. Usually you try to keep them in this little crevice here, and I failed to do that this time. Okay. I'd rather fight the Peep than the Bloat any day of the week, but give my choice. I'd rather not fight any of them. You know, I'm more of a Hollow type guy. Husk, Larry Jr., you know, Monster 2, you know, your favorites, but yeah, I'll fight the Peep if I have to. 13 cents, 14 cents, and a caffeine pill. Now, I still haven't fought Mega Satan, but I don't think I am strong enough to fight those angels right now. So we will boogie on down to the next floor and carry on. The Caves Part 2. Went for a really good walk yesterday. The snow has finally melted. The trails have opened up. Man, there was a lot of frogs on the go here in town, though. And I walked those trails for quite a number of years, and that's the first time I've seen it. Something like, I don't know anything really about Savannah, Georgia, but that's kind of like what I would figure the frog population of Savannah, Georgia would be like. I might be completely wrong about that, but yeah, kind of a pond area is where I go from the walk, and yeah, the frogs were out in full force. Did not see Miss Piggy though. Yeah, that was a reference to the Muppets. And if you're like me, if you spent any time in the 80s, early 90s, you probably know who the Muppets are. You know, they have had a few movies in recent times. There was that one with Jason Segel. And yeah, it's kind of a pop culture reference that I'm hoping at least some of the viewers might pick up on, you know. We have for pills. Tears down, and that is another tears down, so we won't be taking the second one of those for obvious reasons. So lots of HP, but I mean, just a couple bad rooms can really change that. I'd like to get a magic mush or something like that. A bad trip, and like I said, the HP is starting to wear away that quickly. Nice drop from Swallow Penny there. But I'd rather not get hit if I can avoid it. That's the point of a bullet hell game, is not getting hit. And I know Isaac isn't what most people consider a standard bullet hell, but it does have its similarities. You know, a lot of the boss fights can be those bullet hell scenarios, where you got to do some super dodging and figure out the patterns to survive. And we got one more run before our charge goes off for our bottle of pills. Would like to pick up another spacebar item. You know, even Krampus's head at this point would be great. You know, our real pill rotation hasn't been the best. A PhD could fix that, but we will have to wait and see. Tears down again. Yeah, not happy with that. Proptosis, okay. I think that does give us a bit of a damage bonus. Looks like it does, but to take full advantage of that, you have to be fairly close to the enemy, so there is a trade-off on that. Yeah, I can one-shot some of these spiders now just by being close to them, but it is a dangerous game. Let's move up. Oh, hello, Larry Jr., and I guess maybe thank you for hitting me since you dropped that time. You know, the HP starting to tick down a bit. Could be a problem. I hope it isn't. But we will try to prevent any major issues. Headless Baby, great for these guys. You know, they just follow your trail and pretty much kill themselves. And we could make use of the blood bank there as well. Going to wait until we fight the boss, though, I think. Maybe I should be a little bit more confident in my Isaac abilities, but hey, I don't want to be a victim of my own hubris. Okay, let's see if we can find our shop. We do have a couple of keys. If we can get a bomb, we'll probably go into that golden chest as well. I'd even consider buying a bomb from the shop at this point, since I do have a surplus of the monies. Okay, and there is a bomb there. And we will take the battery, and we will top up our spirit hearts. And we'll buy a key as well. That shouldn't hurt. And let's top up the donation machine a little bit. Again, a disappointing Balls of Steel, a terrific pill. disappointing amount of bombs, not bombs, but coins put in the donation machine. Excuse me, and that's part of the reason why it can take so long to fill one of those up to 999 cents. Okay, so let's go fight our boss. Then we have Mega Fatty. Mega Fatty, not too bad. Would be a little bit happier if I had a faster shot speed. But we have to deal with basically what we're given here with the Proptosis. At least we do have some damage. And Mega Fatty is not one of those bosses you really want to get that close to. Thankfully, Little Hunt is doing some work there, kind of ticking down his HP. About 33% left there now. 25, maybe 10%. And have I taken any damage? I think I may have. Bombs are key, not that great. The world I will save for the next floor. And Pulse Worm. Yeah, considering, we've already pretty much stopped at the shop for this run. Pulse Worm could be a nice little fun thing to add to Proptosis. Let's move down and we will pop the world card. And I think Boss Rush is off the table for this run. We're not going super fast. Maybe if I follow the map and not go to any unnecessary rooms, we may be able to get down to the next floor in time. Also, we'll be looking for some sort of teleport card to kind of scum our way out of the Boss Rush room itself. Not a fun room by any means. I've had more enjoyable large rooms. It's not too bad so far, though. See if we can take care of these stationary guys. I thought I might have a piggy bank at that point, but it's only because those guys, when they hit you, they make you drop coins. Trying to spot, too, if there's any tinted rocks in that mess of rocks, but I don't see any. Okay. Hunt, yeah, do some work for us, buddy. Okay, we did get a little bit of invincibility. Let's use that to mess this guy up. And again, not the best play there. And really not having a great time on this room right now. Starting to get a little salty. But that's okay, we're done. Let's check our item room. And we have a tap fly. Lots of mediocre items. Not really raising the roof and not blowing things off, so to speak. So we will continue. Let's see if we can pick up a black heart, so some sort of teleport card. That did not work out. And fighting the bones. Excuse me, kind of ran into that guy. Not the best play. And yeah, F this room. I know I am allowed to swear on the internet, but I choose not to. Black Candle would be terrific, but I don't think we're going to get the coins necessary to make that work. So let's continue now to our boss room. Hopefully we will pick up a bomb on the way and blow ourselves into that secret room. Some nice coins there and a chest. I mean, that would, I believe, make Black Candle happen. Bombs are key. Okay. We will take the time then to bomb our way into this. I'm going to make sure I include that skull. Okay, there's Temperance. 14 cents. And hoping there will be some coins in this chest. Fate, that works as well. And gives us a little bit of a speed bump. So, yeah, we will pick up Black Candle. I think Black Candle is worth missing the boss rush for. And, okay, yeah, troll bomb there. And there is a spirit card for some reason. I didn't see that when I came through last time. So let's continue on and go to the boss room. Bombs are key. Bad gas. Stake bombs are key. And another Spirit Heart. That's great. I don't know if Temperance kind of increases your Spirit Heart drops or not. Okay, so we will go into our secret room here. And unless we pick up a teleportation card and are able to find the boss room in short order and fight Mom, I don't think we're going to be doing boss rush. Another Eternal Heart pickup there, so that is pretty good. So we will head on down and fight the adversary. Not too pleased about that. Adversary is a bit of a dick. It's hard to predict those brimstone shots that he lays down. At least I find. Did manage to avoid that one. I did manage to avoid that one, but I'm not always successful in that. And about halfway through the fight right now. Do some work with the attack fly, maybe. See if we can speed this up a bit. Yeah, boss rush not going to happen this run. Yeah, the adversary is one of those bosses that I don't feel confident that I can get through without taking at least a little bit of damage. Adversary and the bloat are pretty much the only two bosses I feel that way about. I mean, I've beaten Isaac, I've beaten Blue Baby without taking damage, but adversary, yeah, I think I'd be hard-pressed to do it. And definitely would not want to run into him on a lost run or anything like that. Could definitely end things pretty quick. Okay, bad trip. Yeah, that's not great. What do we have for our Krampus? Oh, let's fight Krampus. I keep seeing that fly, and I keep thinking that I have like the mulligan or something like that, and I keep forgetting that it is the attack fly. So I did use a little bit there. Proptosis and lump of coal, I think, work well together. So we will continue on. Bad trip. Bombs are key. So we have missed out on boss rush at this point. Couple bomb flies. And a boss trap run. It's interesting. Little Hunt doing a lot of work during this run, I gotta say. You know, if there's an MVP for familiars for this run, I think Little Hunt has it pretty much sewed up. You know, and not to disparage Little Steven or Headless Baby, and Headless Baby's done some work as well. But, you know, I do want theirs options, so we will be checking around for some coins. Thought there might be a secret room there, but I was wrong. So let's continue on. A little bit of French there for you French people. Yes, I know adding lay to the beginning of a word doesn't really constitute French. I grew up in Canada. We did take French courses pretty much all through elementary, junior high. But forget if I can remember it, most of it. I can ask about a toilet. Puis-je aller à toilette? And that's about it. And I can ask for the fries in a restaurant. Not some fries, but the fries. Je veux le frite. That's about all I can remember. Wow, lots of troll bombs there. Let's pick up a few more bombs, and we will see if we can find our item room. Item rooms haven't been terrific in this run. You know, I'm looking for that to blow the doors off the run type item. I'm not sure what that would be right now. Anything with a potential damage up would be terrific, and not really happy about this enemy fight. Mainly because it just takes so long to get through. Little hunt doing some work for us again there, taking up those little scrubs. Alright, probably end up with the troll bomb for trouble. Yep, there it is. Okay, and back down we go. And just wanted to waste a key for the key gods there. Well, that kind of sucks because unless we pick up another key, or we use our bombs or key card, we could not get into our shop. So another thing I'm kind of wondering about Afterbirth is, you know, keys, the value of keys start to lose their value the further along you go. Basically right up until, from now until you hit the chest. I mean, you try to keep a hold of those 4 keys. That's generally not a hard thing to do. So, I don't know, if there were more things that I could use my keys on late game, I think that might be a little bit of an improvement. Not that The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is a bad game or anything. I love this game. Got like 400 hours in it or something like that. And I know there's those of you out there who have a lot more and are pretty much saying, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And you're probably right. I'm just doing this to have a little fun. Gonna occupy my time, wind down after a hard day's work. Play some Isaac, do a little bit of talking, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. So while I'm doing this major boss fight, saw a documentary on Roger Ebert there on Netflix the other day. That was pretty interesting. You know, that's Siskel and Ebert. You know, as a Canadian, they were known to me just through pop culture references, but you know, didn't really have a true sense of who they were. So I did find that interesting because you know, the Siskel and Ebert thing, 2 thumbs up, pretty much a staple of talking about American movies during the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So that was definitely interesting to see as a Canadian and get that perspective. And I did not know that Ebert had won a Pulitzer as well. No, I have a bit of a journalism background. I'm not a journalist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not out working the beats or collecting stories or doing interviews or anything like that. Well, I do interviews once in a while. But, yeah, I'm not doing any hard news. But he did win the Pulitzer for movie reviews, so I wonder maybe in the future if there'll be like a video games version of Ebert that kind of transcends what we got for the Empress. Transcends, you know, the standards of writing and whatnot, and picks up a Pulitzer for reviewing video games. I would like to see that. Drinking a bit of water there, probably not the best time to do it, going into a new room. Infamy doing a bit of work for us, and start to see now how behind the curve I am. I mean, it is theoretically a winnable run, but I'm not plowing through these rooms. You know, I still want, still like to get some more damage. And let's see, what's this? The Bible. I'm not too interested. Well, I was talking about how keys were less useful in the later games, so let's put my money where my mouth is and get absolutely nothing from doing that. Okay, let's check out this boss trap room. I haven't even picked up a single guppy item on this run. Usually you get at least one. You know, that hope always seems to be present, the guppy dream, but no, that's it's an unattainable dream unless something really drastic happens during this run. And I'm not sure being guppy would be the most effective thing with that slow shot speed I have either. It's another thing I could use a shot speed up to kind of whip off these proptosis shots. Loki, bit of a hard boss to get close to for these larger, more damaging shots. So we will have to be careful, and hopefully he doesn't spawn too many bar flies. Wow, can't speak today. Spawn too many bomb flies. There you go. And we did find a secret room for all our troubles there, so I guess everything isn't terrible. How am I feeling about this room? Odds of winning 50%, I'd say. You know, maybe I should be a little bit more optimistic, but after taking that last bit of damage there, I don't know. I really don't know. A telepills, I can see forever, and the Empress. Some more bombs there. Enjoying having that speed up anyway to kind of whip around the maps. Puberty, pretty useless. And yeah, we didn't really pick up a terrific spacebar item. You know, I was kind of semi-hoping during the Krampus fight to pick up Krampus's head, but that didn't work out for us. You know, lump of coal, still a great item, but being able to walk into a boss room and whip off one of those shots that take off about half of the boss's health, well, you know, that speeds things up a great deal, and I am pro speeding things up. Come on. This guy isn't helping with speeding things up right now. So, no keys right now. From my own ambitions of trying to spawn something great from the key bagger there. So, we will be looking to refill those as we get closer and closer to the chest, even if we make the chest. That I don't know. I have my doubts. We are down into the Red Heart territory. You know, we didn't have any kind of terrific deals with the devil, game-changing deals. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I am playing on normal mode instead of hard mode, so the chances for heart drops are a little bit better. I'm going to keep this I can see forever pill for the next floor. Okay, and not really doing much damage here. That took longer than I care to admit. Pick up another heart and a spirit heart. And self-sacrifice room. I forgot we had Stompy. Stompy can be not so great during the womb, because some of those hull-ups explode and can basically cause you a bad time. You know, even Gurgling's taking 3 or 4 shots. You know, that's not great for this point in the game. We are back up to full red hearts, though. I think Infamy saved us there for taking some more damage. What have we got? Pills, bombs are a key. And let's use that. Might go back to the key bagger now. Puberty, bombs are key, puberty, telepills, bad trip. So let's take the I can see forever. Kind of curious about that cursed room, but I think I will wait till after the boss fight before I go there. So let's see if we can get something good from this guy. Scuppy's collar. There's the first item. Balls of steel, terrific. 2 balls of steel, really terrific. Couple more coins. And nothing. Okay. Well, not a bad room. I did pick up 1 guppy item at least. And yeah, I think I will go into the curse room now, because since I have flying, I'll only lose 1 HP. Another guppy item. Wow. That would have been hilarious if I could have gotten like the complete guppy set to spawn from that key beggar. Man, I'm really disappointed in my damage. I'm not really sure with lump of coal and proptosis if I should be further away to do the most damage, because lump of coal increases your damage over distance, and proptosis, well, it's pretty much the opposite of that. So it's kind of a conundrum. We're just going to end up with a cube of meat from this boss fight. Not really what we're looking for at this point. You know, I'm not sure we're in a spot now where a single item can kind of salvage this run. You know, we're into a half hour. Oh, I forgot I had those options. We will take... let's take the pony. I don't know why. Well, yeah, maybe a single item can salvage this run. Now brimstone. So we might be able to do it. I proved myself wrong. Now we do have that slow shot speed, so this might take a while. Now I can use the blood bank here because didn't mean to use that last spirit heart, but here we are. Another key beggar. Interesting. I kind of have to start holding on to my keys now, because the possibility of us getting to the blue baby fight, it's a lot bigger now. So we want to kind of keep 4 keys on hand. So even if... oh, I didn't realize there were actually going to be enemies here. I think Headless Baby did the job there. Keys. Oh. They're hermits. Okay. Now I should be able to enter that boss trap room. So we are down a key from a couple rooms ago, but that brings us back up. Man, the charge on these brimstones is going to kill me. I think my damage is great, though. But yeah, I'd really love some sort of shot speed up right now. Yeah, Chubb's going to be a 2-shot, I think. Assuming I don't panic and let go of the charge key. Okay. And yeah, we'll just sacrifice the key to the key gods and sacrifice some health to the health gods, and yeah, continue on. Pretend that we know what we're doing. Oh, come on. Come on. Get Attack Fly there to do some work, you know, pull his weight. Same thing here. Don't really want to waste. Oh, you cheeky little bugger. And yeah, health starting to become a problem. Just kind of hoping we'd pick up some black hearts or something there, but that didn't work out for us. So we are down to just red hearts right now. And I would say my odds are 25% now. basically 3 hits. It might be a little bit more since I do have some invincibility. Okay. I think I'm just going to bomb my way out of this. Save some time. Like, if my brimstone charge was a lot faster, I'd have more confidence. But I don't. So I don't. Yeah, and an exploding. What do we have in here? We have a red chest. Guppy item. No. Alright. It lives. We'll see how this fight goes. This might be where the run ends. Wouldn't surprise me. Just trying to concentrate here. I think Infamy tanked a shot for us. And yeah, I'm not doing nearly enough damage with Brimstone to make this work. I don't think I've ever seen this before, having Chubb and other enemies on the screen. Yeah, that was the end of it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. A bit of a disappointing run. It ended up being long. Not terrific items by any means, but a lot of poor play on my part as well. So it ultimately did end up failure. Got I think it was like 8 more coins in the donation machine, so at least we're a little bit closer in that regard. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear some feedback. And I'd also like to hear suggestions on any other games that you think I should be playing. Have a great one.